Hey guys, welcome back to GoalMatol. The atmosphere is electric and two European giants football nations prepare for an unforgettable FIFA World Cup 2026 semi-final. It's France versus Spain, a clash between two former World Cup champions with everything on the line. This 100% original based 20% recorded and editing is match for entertainment purpose only with no copyright or not audio footage. Let's kick off.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Determine Morocco in quarterfinals. With that explosive attack, solid defense and champions mentality, France are now just one step away from another World Cup final.
And that gets things running. Olise. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Olise. Oh, look at the space here. And the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Dembele clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Gusto. Olise. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Yamal.
Saudi Arabia
Pedro Porro.
the group stage before knocking out Austria,
Yamal.
Portugal and Belgium in 3-3 knockout battles. Their confidence is growing within the match and they are dominant to bring the
Nico
World Cup
Williams.
trophy back to Spain.
Wins
for
the duel this
second
time. Cleared away. Chouameni. Mbappe. Gusto. And here's Olise. Hoisted in. That's an excellent interception. Cucurella. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Great effort, but no way through. Hernandez. Conte. Mbappe. And it's Gusto. Conte. He's in a good position here. Cleared without complication. And that's been won straight back. Hernandez. Mbappe. Rodri. Conte. Chouameni. Olise. Mbappe. Into the channel. Chance, surely! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Defending of the desperate variety. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe! He's being... Olise! Unai Simon herring after the ball here. There's the shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's anyone's ball now. Laporte clears it away. Very nicely done. Mbappe. Chouameni. Olise. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yamal. Now then, the ball's come loose. Hernandez. Upamecano. Gusto. Olise. And it's Gusto. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Keeper's dealt with that. France have reclaimed it. Gusto.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Gusto, clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence the decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Hernandez. Hernandez proves just a little bit too strong.
He was watching
Pedri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Argentina versus Switzerland.
Laporte.
FIFA World Cup 2026 quarterfinals.
Cucurella. Yamal. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Dembele. Mbappe. Hernandez. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Mbappe. Mbappe. Gently done. It's Dembele! Could be danger here. Olise. Olise opts to play it. Great chance! Kubasa. Rodri. Pedri. Yamal. Here's Oyarzabal.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Upamecano. Gusto. Conte. Elise. Conte. Hernandez. Over to the left. Tries to get it clear. France have got it back and they'll have another go. Out to the left it goes. And he has been fouled there. Kubasi, Pedro Porro, Yamal. It's gone for a throw-in. Pedro Porro, Pedri, Pedro Porro. Nico Williams. Now it's Yamal. Mbappe. Aim forwards. And here's Dembele. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Yamal. Now it's Oyarzabal. Yamal. And it's Porro. Foot in. Kante did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Hernandez. Mbappe. Spread out to the left. Conte. Showing good feet. Conte. Oh, good ball! And he's heaved it away. Mikel Oyarzabal. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri. Pedri played over towards the opposite flank. Yamal. Rodri. Yamal. Oh, good spread. Rodri. And that has been cleared. Decent progress down the left. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's played forward. Conte. Kante forwards and with intent. Mbappe. Elise. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yamal. Mikel Oyarzabal. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Chouameni. Gusto. Elise. Now this could be a chance. Dembele.
Really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Yamal. Cucurella. And it's Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal played out to the left flank. Pedri.
Hope you are enjoying
Mignon
this
sends that a long way.
Don't forget like, share and subscribe.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Laporte. Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. Rodri. Tchouaméni gets a foot in here. Dembele. Olise. Conte. Olise. Played out to the right. Ball swung in. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Conte. Incoming delivery. Nice interception, well timed.
Spain, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Tchouaméni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Muscular approach does pay off here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oyarzabal was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Laporte. And he goes cross-field. Pedri. France are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Look, they've simply been punished for a sleepy start. Time for that wake-up call.
Pedri played out towards the right wing. Pedro Porro tries a cross. And that has been clubbed away. That's good defending, very good defending. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Yamal. Pedro Porro. France already required to chase the game. Yamal. Rodri. Nico Williams. Now who's going to be first to this? Mbappe. Hernandez. Hernandez.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
The ball goes in. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. chance to play it in. Oh, such a clever touch. Cucurella. Oh, it's played into the area. Konate getting this one clear. And it's Cucurella. Rodri. Dembele. Olise. Oyarzabal. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Gusto. Now that's well seen too. Moved on forwards. Cucurella. Rodri. Nico Williams. Pedro Porro. Nico Williams. Lovely bit of skill. Williams! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Olise. It's Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Nico Williams. Cucurella. Kubasi. Yamal. Lovely feet. He's cut it out. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Dembele. Olise. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Gusto. And it's Conte. Chouameni. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Chouameni. First quarter of an hour gone. Chouameni. So who's he picking out? Gusto has been caught there, it's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. It's hoisted clear. Chance! Rodri gets it away. Nico Williams goes steaming forward. Yamal. Williams. Mbappe. Oh, it's Dembele. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal. And it's Porro. Danger averted for now. Al-Kubasi have it back and can go again. Cucurella. Olise. Nice physical challenge. Oyarzabal. Pedri. Thinks of Oyarzabal! Mbappe shifted upfield. Pedri. Nico Williams. Yamal. Cucurella. Pedri. Nico Williams. Now it's Dembele. And it's Gusto. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedri. And it's played forward. Proves too strong.
Oyarzabal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oyarzabal. Clearly not happy with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Hernandez. Yamal wins the duel this time. Cucurella. Tchouaméni. Out to the left it goes. Aimed in towards the centre. Kubasi. Yamal. Oyarzabal! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Konate. Upamecano. Tchouaméni. Conte. Hernandez. Tchouaméni. Olise. Mbappe. Spread out to the left. Rodri. Pedri. Aim forwards. Rodri. Cucurella. Laporte. Nico Williams. Pedri. Cucurella. And he decides to cross it. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Mbappe. And it's Hernandez. Conte. Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Rodri.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Mbappe, gently done. Oh, nice touch. Mbappe. Oh, that's neat. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Konate. Conte. Hernandez.
Hope you are enjoying this instant football match. Don't forget to like, share,
And that has been
subscribe.
cleared. Oh, it's come loose. The referee's awarded a free kick. He's had a shot! Straight at the keeper.
Conte might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
Cucurella. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Dembele. Gusto drives forward on the overlap. Gusto puts a cross in. Deftly away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Chouameni. Conte. Mbappe. Hernandez. And here's Olise!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Oyarzabal. That looks a good ball through. Williams. And the shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Mbappe. That's really well manoeuvred. That's going to go a long way. And here's Dembele. And it's Chouameni. Chouameni. Gusto gets a cross in. Yamal. And here's Yamal. Whistle's gone, that's foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's a throw-in. Pedro Porro. Goes for a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pedri, who's on a run down the left wing. That's very neat. The ball is loose and oh, that is asking for trouble. Hernandez gets rid without sophistication. Mbappe. Upamecano. Gusto.
He was watching Argentina versus Switzerland. FIFA World Cup 2026.
Olise given the lift of his goal. Howson gets it clear. Mbappe. Hernandez. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Throw in. Olise looking up to see who wants it. Olise. And here's Olise. Kante, who's set up one goal so far. It's Dembele! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
France really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Pedro Porro. Pedri. Yamal. Yamal. Mbappe. Olise. Out to the right. Cucurella. And it's Rodri. Rodri. Olise. Upamecano looks to the other side. Kante does well. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oyarzabal. Williams. And here's Nico Williams. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Olise does really well to win the ball there. Gusto. Can he latch on to this? And it's Gusto. He's in plenty of space here. Well read, and the danger is averted. And claimed it back swiftly. Rodri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Cucurella. Olise producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Gusto. Conte. Hernandez. Conte. Gusto. Conte. Hernandez. Conte. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Olise. Cleared away. Yamal. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Chouameni. Olise. Olise. Big chance! Defending of the desperate variety. Conte. Mbappe. Chouameni. Mbappe. Chouameni. Conte. Mbappe. Hernandez. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mbappe. Shot a goal!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Moved on forwards. Pedri. Developed from here. And it's Gusto. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cucurella. Williams. Cucurella. Oh, that's nice. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Nice control. He's got options in the box if he gets... Climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. It's a good run down the right. Yamal swings it across. Plenty waiting in the middle. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Nico Williams.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Chouameni. Hernandez. 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 Gusto. Conte. And here's Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Laporte shifted upfield. Pedro Porro. Oh, it's Dembele. Hernandez. And it's played forward. Olise. Oh, shooting chance! Had a swing, and it wasn't to be.
Dembele really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Pedri. Nico Williams. That's good play. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cucurella. Nico Williams. And it's Porro.
Hope you are enjoying this season's football videos. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to GoalMatol.
Conte. Gusto. That's really well manoeuvred. Nico Williams. Gusto. Upamecano.
Couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
That is lovely. Pedri. Pedro Porro. And here's Yamal. Yamal!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Conte. Mbappe. And here's the... Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. Played out to the right. Olise, and he shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact. And it's Cucurella. Hernandez gets it away. Hernandez. Conte. And here's Dembele. Olise. Gusto. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, it's come loose. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That is Conte. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pedro Porro. Tchouaméni, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Hernandez. Conte. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nico Williams. Rodri. Is there any support? He might not need it. That's tidy. Cross goes in there. Rodri, and he's gone backward here. And it's Pedri. On that, eFootball! That's a half-decent try.
Oyarzabal was clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Conte. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedri, aim forwards, and here's eFootball, and here's Nico Williams. Oya, and a chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Oyarzabal certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on. Gusto. Conte. Kante gently done. Yamal. Cucurella. Pedri. Yamal. And here's Nico Williams. And here's eFootball. Oyarzabal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Yamal. Upamecano. Hernandez. Mbappe. Laporte. Cucurella.
We were watching Argentina versus Switzerland. FIFA World Cup 2026 quarterfinals.
Rodri. Nico Williams. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Nico Williams. Yamal played out towards the right wing. Lovely bit of skill. A lot of space ahead of him. And here's Yamal. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Pedro Porro. Very nicely done. Nico Williams. It's a loose ball. Mikel Oyarzabal.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Dembele. Yamal. Cucurella. Dembele. Oh, it's Dembele. Succumbs to the pressure. Upamecano moved on forwards. Gusto. Mbappe. Howson can get it clear. Nico Williams. Yamal. Pedro Porro. That's an imaginative pass. He's having a shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Oh, he's caught him in or out. Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Yamal. And it's Rodri. That's a cute ball. Gusto is there and he can get that clear. Pedri. Real chance!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Conte. Tchouaméni. Mbappe. Gusto. Conte. And it's played forward. Mbappe has a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Nico Williams. Pedro Porro. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's Dembele. Kubasi. Yamal. Kante wins the duel this time. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Hernandez. Mbappe. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Hernandez. Conte. Chouameni.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Laporte. Nico Williams. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! And the ball's come loose here. Tries to get it clear. Laporte, now here's the delivery. Yamal. Pedro Porro puts the ball in. Chouameni gets good distance on it. Yamal. Rodri. That's very neat. Pedri. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Oyarzabal! Oh, it's come loose. Shapes to shoot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Hernandez going full steam ahead down the left flank. And that is going out for a goal kick. Pedri. Cucurella. Rodri. Nico Williams. Nico Williams unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Conte. Conte. Gusto. Mbappe. Mbappe played out to the left flank. And he's there to get it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Over to the left. lacked a decent finish. Pau Kubasi, forwards and with intent. Proves too strong. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Excellent. France have a free kick. Came by the keeper. Laporte. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cucurella. Pedri. And it's Porro. Williams. Hernandez. Tchouaméni shifted upfield.
Hope you all enjoy this insensible news. What would you like?
Laporte.
Like GoalMatol.
Rodri. Nico Williams plays it out wide. Can he get onto this? Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Konate, aim forwards. Conte. Tchouaméni, Mbappe, Gusto, Gusto puts a cross in. Cucurella. Yamal. Pedri. And it's Cucurella. He is just caressing the ball. Nico Williams ploughing through the middle. He can get that clear. Nico Williams. And that's a good ball. Upamecano. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Olise. Struck first time. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Olise actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Pedri gently done. And it's Cucurella. Nico Williams providing an outlet on that flank. Brilliantly cut out. Conte. Olise. Cucurella cuts it out. It's run loose here. And that was very necessary. And it's Gusto. Conte. Chouameni knocks it out wide. Showing good feet. Conte. Nico Williams. Now it's Oyarzabal. Hernandez. Chouameni. Into stoppage time. Very little left on it. Rodri. Yamal. Nice physical challenge. Conte. Hernandez. Conte. Mbappe. Oh, it's come loose. Mikel Oyarzabal. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Pedri. And it's Cucurella. Nico Williams. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
And he's there to clear it. Cucurella. And that's aimed into the middle. Hernandez gets it clear. Nico Williams. Yamal! Conte. Mbappe. Conte. Tries to shoot! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, Lisa clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Pedri. Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. Played towards the other side. Cucurella. And here's Yam. Tries a shot! Nico Williams. Oh, that's neat. And here's Yamal. And he's had a shot! Elise. Mbappe. And it's Hernandez. And it's Dembele. Dembele. Steps in, and that's the end of that. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. And he's fouled him there. Pedro Porro. That's going to go a long way. Oyarzábal. Gusto. Elise. Gusto. Upamecano. Pedri. Nico Williams. Out to the left it goes. That's a good run down the left. Cucurella crosses.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
Chouameni. Upamecano. Gusto. Elise. Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Nico Williams. And he cuts out the supply. Laporte. Cucurella chasing after it. Pedri. And that is as far as they're going to go. Mbappe. Conte. Mbappe.
Elise really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Laporte. Nico Williams. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Nico Williams cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Chouameni getting this one clear. Out for a throw. Looks across and plays... Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
France, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Chouameni. Conte. Chouameni. Conte. Elise. Hernandez. Conte. And it's Gusto. Good take, and is he in? Elise's... Mbappe! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Pedri. Cucurella chooses to go cross-field. Yamal. Here's Oyarzabal. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Conte. Mbappe. Olise. Olise! Split-second reaction.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
Kubasi. Conte. Moved on forwards. Nico Williams. Laporte. Nico Williams. And they've got a throw. Gusto. Olise. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Laporte. Cucurella. Rodri. Nico Williams. Pau Kubasi, played over towards the opposite flank. Nico Williams. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Nice control. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Olise. And here's Mbappe. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Chouameni, rules short. Lovely feet. Now it's Chouameni. Mikel Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal powering forward here. And he's lost his man here. Muscular approach does pay off here. And here's Yamal. Chance to shoot! Hernandez. Conte. Hernandez. Olise. Mbappe. It's anyone's ball now. Howson defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nico Williams. Gusto. Olise. Conte. Kante shifted upfield. Now who's going to be first to this? Laporte. Pedri. Hernandez. Conte. Mbappe. Out towards the flank. a throw. And that's really well manoeuvred. Pedri, and it's played forward. eFootball played through into space. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Gusto. Conte. Elise. Conte. Hernandez. Strong running down that left flank. Chouameni. Gusto showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nico Williams. Nico Williams, now he's off and running. Gusto. Elise. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Pedri. Laporte. Cucurella. Yamal. Rodri. And it's Cucurella. Yamal. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Oyarzabal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Gusto. Calmly anticipates. Nico Williams. Howson. Nico Williams. Yamal. Time to deliver. And they've got rid. Hernandez. Hernandez. Konate. Mbappe. Elise. Gusto. And here's Dembele.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pedri. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Nico Williams. Mignon, long ball by the goalkeeper. Hernandez. Conte. Hernandez. Chouameni. Mbappe. Upamecano. Elise. And it's Gusto. Conte. Hernandez. Hernandez. Hernandez chips it through. Gusto have it back and can go again. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Rodri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Played into space. Oh, sweet feet. Cucurella is fouled. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rodri has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. He whips it across. Overhit and out of play. Conte. Mbappe. Kubasi. Rodri. Cucurella. And it's Rodri. Nico Williams. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pedro Porro. Hernandez. Chouameni. Mbappe gets it away. Nico Williams did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Nico Williams. And it's Cucurella. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nico Williams thinks one through. Cleared without complication. Conte. Here's Oyarzabal. Cucurella. Danger averted for now. Pedri. Hernandez makes the interception. Kante aim forwards. Hernandez. Hernandez. Gusto. Elise. And it's Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Nico Williams. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Rodri. Rodri, gently done. And here's Nico Williams. Played out wide. Yamal. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Laporte. Rodri. Well, they are still trailing. Yamal has got himself a free kick. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
And it's Porro. Pedri. Lovely, now then. Yamal. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Olise did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Moved on forwards. Chouameni. Mbappe. Hernandez. Conte. Olise. Chouameni. Oh, good spread. And he's there to get it away. That is Conte. Out to the right. That is lovely. Can he deliver? Dembele.
France really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Caresses it through. Kante forwards and with intent. Played towards the other side. Hernandez.
Is focused despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
And it's Porro. Tries a deft little ball. And he thumps it clear. That's not going far. And it's played forward. Now it's Dembele. Dembele. Pau Kubasi wins the duel this time. Cucurella. Rodri. And it's Cucurella. Nico Williams. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Olise looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Oh, that's nice. Conte, played with finesse. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Pedri. Cucurella looks to the other side. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Oyarzabal is offering a right smile there.
Upamecano clears it away. That's really well manoeuvred. Hernandez. Flipped into space. And it's Gusto. Gusto gets a cross in. Gusto has failed to find anyone. Laporte. Pedri. Cucurella. Pedri. And he goes cross-field. Pedro Porro. Nico Williams. Chouameni. Dembele. Yamal. Rodri. Pedri. And it's Rodri. That's good play. There are a few waiting for it. And here's Yamal. He's on it. Can he get away? There's the shot. He's got away with one there. Hernandez. Konate shifted upfield. Nico Williams. Pedri. Rodri. Moved on forwards. Played out to the right. It's come to nothing. Gusto. Chouameni. Conte. Hernandez. Mbappe. Out towards the flank. Played in with purpose. And that has been cleared. Laporte. Laporte gently done. Yamal looks to get on the end of this. Pedri. Nico Williams. Olise. Now it's Mbappe. Hernandez. Mbappe. Rodri. Howson aim forwards. And here's Dembele. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nico Williams. Nico Williams. And here's Oyarzabal. And that has been clubbed away. That pass has been well intercepted. Pedri. Nico Williams. And here's Oyarzabal. Yamal. They get a throw in. And it's Rodri. Nico Williams, done delicately. Chouameni. Conte. Hernandez. Conte. Mbappe. Hernandez. Chouameni. And here's Dembele. Pedri. And it's played forward. Mbappe. Cucurella with the clearance. Hit into header! Oh, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Cucurella. Nico Williams. That's the throw. And it's Pedri. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Time to deliver. Decent chance! It's a loose ball. Can he deliver? Pedri. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Conte. Chouameni. Konate. Hernandez. Mbappe. Conte. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Yamal. Pedri. Nico Williams. That's really well manoeuvred. Over to the left. Nico Williams. Pedri. Yamal. Rodri. Purring through the gears. Oyarzabal played out towards the right wing. And he shoots! Hernandez. Conte. Mbappe. Olise. Chouameni. Conte. Chouameni. Hernandez. And here's Olise. Nice control. Chouameni. Mbappe. Now it's Kante. Cleared away. Oh, good spread. He is just caressing the ball. Tchouaméni getting this one clear. Rodri. Nico Williams. Rodri. Pedri. Rodri. Yamal. Pedri. And here's Nico Williams. Yamal. Rodri. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Tchouaméni is there, and he can get that clear. Kubasi. Pedri. Nico Williams. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. France are down to 10 men. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Yamal. Nico Williams. And here's on the finish! And it's Pedri. And that's a dangerous ball. Oh, the ball's come. Yamal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Conte. Hernandez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedro Porro. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Nico Williams is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Tchouaméni. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's nice. So who's he picking out? That is lovely. Played into the middle. Laporte gets it away. Kubasi. Spain getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Cucurella. Nico Williams. And here's Oyarzabal. Pedro Porro. Nico Williams. And it's Cucurella. Conte. Great defending, strong and determined. Kante does really well to win the ball there. Gusto. Oh, such a clever touch. Mbappe. It's a loose ball. He can get that clear. Mbappe. Hernandez. Lovely bit of skill. Conte. Pedri wins the duel this time. Nico Williams. 75 minutes played. Yamal. Yamal. Proves too strong.
Spain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Pedri. And it's Porro. Nico Williams.
Spain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Yamal. Turns and goes back. Oyarzabal! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which Mexico is the winner. That chance could have been it too. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Conte. France really will have to throw everything at this now. Hernandez crosses.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Kante. Over to the left. Now it's Kante. Gets the shot away! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that could have brought them level.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Now who's going to be first to this?
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's Dembele. Mbappe. Oh, sweet feet. He's got space in the area. Shapes to shoot. Should have equalised.
Mbappe absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Here's Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. Cucurella. That's good play. Williams. Pedri. It's run loose here. Oh, they could be caught out here. It's really well cleared. And that is out of play. Pedro Porro. Great run on the overlap here. Very nicely done. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Yamal.
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Mbappe. Hernandez. 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 Mbappe. Oh, nice touch. Hernandez with the delivery. Oh, what a climb! So close to drawing level. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedro Porro. Yamal in acres of space out wide. And it's Porro. Pedro Porro tries a cross.
Spain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Chouameni. Conte. Kante spreads it out wide. And he's heaved it away. Gusto. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Gusto. Mbappe. Conte. And here's Dembele.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Cucurella. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's Gusto. It's a good foot in there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate. Kubasi getting this one clear.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Conte. Mbappe. France are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Cucurella. Laporte shifted upfield. Pedri aimed forwards. Yamal. Cucurella. Played towards the other side. And here's Oyarzabal.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And here's Dembele. And it's Gusto. Showing good feet. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Cucurella. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Chouameni. Hernandez, gently done. Hernandez. Conte. Hernandez. Yamal with the foul. And he is shown a yellow card. And the volley! A real chance and a real let-off.
Conte clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Pau Kubasi chooses to go cross-field. Nico Williams. Yamal. Yamal! And that would have been game, set and match.
Lamine Yamal really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
France have a free kick. Played out to the right.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Upamecano. Chouameni. Played over towards the opposite flank. Nice physical challenge. Rodri. Yamal. Rodri. Oh, can he get onto this? Cucurella. Nico Williams. Looking for a decent ball in.
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Chouameni wins the duel this time. Upamecano. Mbappe. Conte. Mbappe.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Laporte. Cucurella charging forward down that flank. And it's Cucurella. Played it again.
Spain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Hernandez moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Hernandez. Dembele.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Nico Williams.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Hernandez.
Time is ticking away and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's Gusto. That's tidy. They need to get it in quick. To cut it out. France could have here their final chance. Howson getting this one clear. And the shot! Mbappe. Al-Kubasi gets rid without sophistication. Conte. They are right into last chance territory. And here's Dembele.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Rodri. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Chouameni. And here's Dembele.
France really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Nico Williams. Cucurella puts the ball in.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Conte. Hernandez. Conte. Chouameni. France to make one last surge forward. Mbappe knocks it out wide. Hit into the middle. Deftly away. Searching pass is played there. And that pass just didn't quite work.
France really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Al-Kubasi looks to the other side. Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Lovely feet. A chance to play it in. Williams. And here's Oyarzabal. Mbappe.
Spain nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Conte. Mbappe. It is now or never. Time is against them. That's very neat. Now it's Mbappe. Chance for a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
been cleared. It's Hernandez, and he shoots!
Hernandez usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Nico Williams. Laporte. Nico Williams. Pedri forwards and with intent. Pedro Porro. Now, where's he looking? Yamal. Rodri. Pedri, gently done.
Spain can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Conte. Mbappe. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Mbappe. Gusto hangs one in. Pedro Porro is there, and he can get that clear. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Howson attempts a clearance.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Cucurella. Well, that is a good challenge from him.
Spain really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And the pass is intercepted. Cucurella. And here's Oyarzabal.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Mbappe. Conte. Hernandez. France desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. And it's Gusto. Mikel Oyarzabal. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe. Chouameni. He's going to be disappointed with that. Laporte. Cucurella. Gusto. Conte. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Hernandez. Here's the chance to cross. Very nicely done. Hernandez, he has a crack! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
Spain, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Pedri. Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Cucurella is onto it in a flash. Yamal. That is lovely. Cucurella. Cucurella drives forward on the overlap. That'll be a throw. Mbappe. Hernandez. Mbappe. France going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Hernandez. Rodri. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Pedri, aim forwards. And it's Cucurella. Nico Williams. The referee's awarded a free kick. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedri. Oh, this is a close to finish! Cucurella. Pedri. Yamal. And here's unforgettable! Chance again? No. Conte. Upamecano. Chouameni. Konate. Conte. Mbappe. Kante chooses to go cross-field. Final seconds, this has to be it. Out to the right. Oh, nice touch. And it's Conte. Nico Williams. Mikel Oyarzabal. Laporte. Cucurella. Pedri. Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. Out to the left it goes. Chouameni. Gusto. Chouameni, head over towards the opposite flank. Nico Williams. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's Dembele. Mbappe. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Conte. Moved on forwards. Mbappe played out to the left flank. Conte. Ball's gone out of play. And here's Dembele. Can he finish? Mikel Oyarzabal. And it's played forward. Yamal. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Lovely feet. Pedri. And here's Nico Williams. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Kante shifted upfield. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Looking here to chip it through. Played in deep. Tries to get it clear. Referee looks at his watch.
For the fantastic FIFA World Cup 2026 semi-final, France and Spain delivered a football classic filled with passion, technical brilliance, World Cup quality, and unforgettable drama. One nation celebrated place in the FIFA World Cup final, standing just one victory away from football's greatest prize. Thank you for watching GoalMatol. Like if you enjoy this epic semi-final, comment your man of the match. Subscribe to GoalMatol for more realistic FIFA World Cup 2026 simulation. Stay tuned for more instant matches. See you the next one.